3557, reduce speed to 170.
Flow to 170 at 7,000 feet, southwest 35.
Turn approved, wind 150 at 13, gust 17, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
I do remember my first flight. I was out of Cross Keys Airport. My neighbor took me up when I was like a Boy Scout and let me fly it for the first time. And when I did, I was just hooked. Bouncing up in the air, flying through around the clouds and thought I landed, but he actually landed for me. But from there on, I was, wanted to fly from there.
Ian was 15 years old when he went up on his first flight. It was called a discovery flight. It was in a Cessna 172. He was up for about an hour, and when he landed, I remember when he came out of the airplane, he was grinning from ear to ear.
Okay, so I want to bring this into two things, but one is scariest moment as a pilot. I was flying at night and on a long cross country, and weather started coming in, and it's, I'm in a new plane, and we're flying, I'm fine, I have plenty of visibility, and out of nowhere, I just get socked in, and the plane's not really designed to fly in the weather, so I got to go under the weather and around the weather, so the whole time I'm looking for another airport to land in, there are none, so you kind of had to, I was kind of stuck, and then it kind of came on you. So that was the most scariest part for being a pilot, just not knowing what I was going to do at the point. Am I going to be okay? I should be okay. Kind of dangerous situation, didn't really want to be it. Well, when you're flying, you don't have to worry about just cars or anybody being around. It's open air and the view everywhere. I mean, you get some wonderful pictures and shots out there in the ocean or on the beach, or even flying over places that you can't even drive through. I've flown over to Everglades down in Florida, which was amazing because you can only do boats and stuff like that, so flying a plane you just see everything. Fly over major cities and see different views and take awesome pictures, and you can show them all to your friends and everyone thinks you're awesome. But it's mostly just a freedom, just be able to do whatever you really want within certain rules, but you can really just go anywhere if you wanted to.
So I graduated from Embry-Riddle in '91, and at that time there were no jobs in the aviation industry. In fact, there were plenty of pilots, but very few jobs, and employers were exploiting that fact by charging people $8,000 to go through their training program and not even guaranteeing the job. So myself and a friend started the banner towing business. This is a way to feed our habit. And after a couple of years, I was working as a medic at the time. He was working as a police officer. He asked me to buy him out. I kept going with the company. That was 22 years ago, and just about every year it's grown and gotten better and better. The most memorable moment I ever had flying was when I was flying a 1940 Waco UPF-7. I took my, at that time, girlfriend on a aerobatic ride and then asked her to marry me. She said yes, by the way.
We asked the ground crew to put up a certain size banner. He put up one step bigger, and I didn't know it, so when I came up to pick this banner up off the ground, the plane didn't like it at all, and it was almost pulling it out of the sky, and I'm working the rudders and the elevators trying to get it back over and drop it before it run through some trees, and continues pulling me down to the ground. But I'm fortunate enough I was able to turn it around, drop it off the plane real quick, and then land. But my butt puckered on that one a little bit.
3009 Delta current, send via runway 10.
Send via just 1 for 10, southwest 2008.
106, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 2000.
360, descend and maintain 2000, Southwest 103, question 106.
South 106 at 2000, new speed of 170.
At 2000, 170 on the speed, Southwest 106.
He's totally into it, and right now he's working on his instrument rating, which is really hard, but he's getting there. He plans on getting that by the end of his graduation for his senior year, and this is the career he wants to go into. He's had some great experiences. I remember Ian's first flight was by himself, and he didn't know this, but me being the mom that I am, I went down to Woodbine and hid between two buildings, which is maybe like 5 feet apart. He didn't even know I was there. And I watched him land and take off, which was just totally incredible by himself. And I'm just really proud of him. It's nice to see that he's very driven. He knows what he wants. Continue on through college with aviation. I know that his goal is to eventually fly in the military, and from there, who knows?